And he's right. I study business, right? For those of you guys that don't know, I won't be talking on maybe about 5 or 6 minutes, but I have a business background. I have an MBA, all right? And so I study business. I study business models. I study companies. Part of my master's degree program back then when I was in college was case studies and looking at how different businesses do models. And so for me, I absolutely am immersed in the idea of the model that Ben and Nada put together. It didn't make sense to me at first because we're drinking the Kool-Aid of how things were always done. And when that's the only thing that's offered, then you learn how to deal with it. But the minute that something new is introduced, you have a choice. You can either at least evaluate the new introduction, or you could just ignore it and stay where you are. And so I chose initially to ignore it, right? I wanted to ignore it. And then I decided, well, let me evaluate it, right? That's a smart thing to do. It doesn't mean that I have to do it. It doesn't mean that I'm obligated, but to act like I don't have the capacity that the Most High gave me to evaluate something that's being presented, that is insane. So I evaluated it and I saw the Ben video and I looked and I said, this makes sense to me in my business mind, not a network marketing mind. I do have a network marketing background as well. I've made a lot of money. I make millions of dollars in network marketing. So I know how to build. I understand I understand network marketing. But when I listened to Ben in the video, I saw things from a different perspective. This is what I thought about. I thought about all the times that I had people in my organization who quit because they just couldn't pay the $150, $140 every single month. It wasn't because of me. There have been many times when people inbox me or email me and say, Tracy, I love you. I would stick with you if I could, but I can't. This is just too much. On top of it, guess what? I'm not making any money, Trace. Right? I might make $40, $50, but I'm not making enough to cover my auto ship. I thought about those times. I thought about the times where even me, to be honest, I have spoken with company owners and been in binary programs where there was special placement, right? Discussions, hey, we'll put you here and you'll have a leg of business and then you have to just build one side. I've done that. And I've had people in my team where all they had to do was build one side. And guess what? They still couldn't build the other side. They still couldn't build the other side, even though I built one side from them. And so they were paying their monthly auto ship, but because they couldn't sponsor one person, because they couldn't sponsor two people and get qualified, it didn't matter how much volume I had created for them in one side. So those same people sitting at the top of my organization who could benefit, they weren't. And those people were also saying to me, Tracy, I just can't. I also thought about the times where even I was in the organizations where I was building the one side I was supposed to be building, and then the company changed the compensation plan. Yes, I'm making $10,000 a month, and then they changed the compensation plan, and now I'm making $2,000 a month. This was not a joke. This was a real life thing for me. So when I saw the video, I thought about all those things, and I said, wait, so if a person could they stuck around long enough guaranteed as a time frame, but the person who I had in my binary who never sponsored a second person never earned jack. But a person over here, I've looked at my commissions and there are people in my organization who have earned money like $100 in a month and haven't sponsored anybody. Now, is $100 enough to change your life? No. But for the person who's been sponsored by me before, who's been in the company for a year and made zero and only paid out $100 a month, and at the end of those 12 months, it's $1,200 out and no dollars in. For the person who comes in who still doesn't sponsor anybody, who makes $100, where the $100 grows, the $100 grows every month because the membership base is growing. Well, at the end of those 12 months, let's just say it stayed at 100. They would earn $100, but they were only responsible for $139. That made good sense to me. And so if you understand business and you understand that the whole point is to make a profit in business, that is the whole entire point. Like, I don't care what people are telling you, business, for-profit business is designed to make a profit. What does that mean? That means I am earning more than I'm spending. That's why on your taxes, you want to have what? Revenue. If you're longer in your business. In many cases, you want to report losses, but that's another story. The point that I'm making is that any business without profits won't be in business for long. It's very simple. And we've experienced it in our tenure in this industry. For me, 17 years. And so when I saw the video and I understood that, I took the free tour. I sent out a few text messages to some of my closest friends. I didn't fully understand it. I didn't have a marketing campaign at that time. I didn't have any Canva flyers at that time. I literally just sent a text message out. There are people on this call who got the text message. Dawn is one of them. Dawn got the text message. I said, Dawn, go here, watch this video, and take the tour. And Dawn said, okay. Okay. And Dawn signed up and she didn't even know what she was signing up for. But what she did tell me was, well, it's only $50. So what's the worst that can happen? Trust me, we've paid $1,800 to be a part of programs. We've paid $1,500 to be a part of programs. We've paid $500 to be a part of programs. So when I sent her something that says $50, she didn't question it. So all I'm saying to you is that if you understand the business, if you understand what, as Tim was saying, the video that I posted in reference to Amazon, I'm trying to get the point across that your mind should be on the business of the business. What are we doing? What we're doing is we're creating an environment where not only can you benefit from the members that you refer, unlike Amazon, unlike Netflix, unlike Costco, unlike BJ's, unlike some of the other places, okay? Unlike this, we like them, but unlike them, Live Good is going to pay us to refer, and whoever they refer, and whoever they refer, and whoever they refer, and whoever they refer. And on top of it, unlike most network marketing companies, Live Good will also, if you keep doing that, if you keep helping the company grow, Live Good will also give you a part of the whole revenue, the company revenue, the profit sharing of the company. Unlike your network marketing company, you can only earn on what you and your team do. And it's not even all of it. It's a percentage of it. It's if you got two legs, you can only do it based on what's matched. Okay. So even in your network marketing company, you're only earning on what you and your group does. But here you can earn on what you and your group does infinitely. But if you become an ambassador of what we're doing, you understand and you become a diamond in terms of a rank, an ambassador in terms of the messaging and sharing, and you understand it and you become a diamond, this company will give you revenue sharing. Guys, that is business. That is like having stock in a company without having stock. Do you understand that? That is like saying, hey, I'm going to let you earn from the people you tell about this business, and I'm going to let you earn from your sponsor, Tim. And I'm going to let you earn from his sponsor. And I'm going to let you earn from all the other diamonds. And I'm going to let you earn from all the other people in all the other countries and all the other lines of legs of business. I'm going to let you earn from every single person. I'm going to let you earn from t-shirt sales. I'm going to let you earn from hat sales. I'm going to let you earn from shaker bottle sales. I'm going to let you earn from the product sales. I'm going to let you earn from greens. I'm going to let you earn from the CBD oil. I'm going to let you earn from the coffee. I'm going to let you earn from everything this company does on top of what you do. I'm going to let you earn in the growth of the company. And this is why you have to understand that Live Good is positioned to be able to dominate because we have the data. And that was the whole point of that video. The video was saying that Amazon's customers are more than likely also customers of AT&T, of Verizon, of Sprint. But those three companies, for example, people aren't customers of all three of those usually at the same time. You're either AT&T or Verizon or Sprint or T-Mobile. You're like one of those. But Amazon Amazon has all four of those customers in their database. So Amazon could literally launch the cell phone situation by negotiating with these people over here to get the wholesale price for the cell phone service and market to their customer at a cheaper, at a much more valuable price just because they're at Amazon Prime. Do you understand? A, that could put the cell phone companies out of business, number one. But also, if you understand that model, that's what Live Good can do. That's what Live Good could do. And we're at the beginning. We're not 220 million like Amazon just now coming up with that. Ben could literally decide to do that with anything. And you're here at the beginning. And if you wrap your mind around business and stop focusing on nobody wants to do it. And I told my friend, and don't worry, you have to think like big business if you want big bang. And so with that being said, I want everybody to just get in, as Tim says, plug in, stay in, and stick around and tell some people, and tell some people, and tell some people. It is going to be more disadvantageous for you to get out of this than to stay in this. Even if you stayed in this and didn't tell anybody, you could probably still make more than the $139 for the whole year if you stuck with it. And even if you didn't make the $139, it's still a home-based business. It's still a tax write-off if you're in the United States, and it just makes good doggone damn sense. So you have to stay in it and think like a business, not like an employee. And I promise you that over time, being aligned with this group of people, you can win. So with that being said, Tim, I'm going to turn it back over to you, and let's keep the party fired up.
Good Lord. Y'all just heard from Tracy Walker. Guys, if you are on the dream team, that is your leader right there. That is where you want to plug into. You want to reach up and say, let's go. Now, I want to cover something real quick, clean house. And then I've got some more special guests on.